All right, yeah, that's right, man. We're back. Stupid Neema, episode 3. Today we got another special guest. He's a comic and act. Do you act?
Nah.
No, he's just a comic.
Why do you think I act?
I don't know. You look like you can act. You look like fucking what's that guy's name? Not Steven Adams. You know who I'm talking about?
Nah.
You don't know Steven Adams? He's a Kiwi. He's a New Zealander.
Oh, the
NBA player, Steven Adams.
Nah.
All right. Anyway, I'll show you a picture after. There's another guy. Fuck, what's his name? The actor. He looks fucking.
Oh, the guy who played Aquaman.
Aquaman.
Oh, that's a compliment. Cheers, mate.
What's his name?
Jason
Oh
Momoa.
yeah, Jason Momoa.
He's
Fuck, I fucking knew his name. Yeah. So he's a stand-up comedian. He looks like an Indian Jason Momoa, but he doesn't speak like an Indian. He speaks like a good Aussie. Yeah, I'm not gonna say the C word. Lad.
Nah,
no, lad is Larry. You can say Larry?
Larrikin.
Larrikin?
Larrikin must be an Aussie
What's
term.
larrikin?
Larrikin means like, typical hard ochre, true blue, just like down to earth.
Oh, okay.
It's someone who's a bit more like, you can't put this bloke on TV. Larrikin.
Oh, he's just a good larrikin.
Yeah, like a tradie who works hard all day and loves a beer. My voice is that because I grew up in the country.
Oh, so that's okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
So he's a stand-up comedian. He's a larrikin. He's a good lad. Good fella. He's a good fella. And he's here today. His name's Dahn Rozario, everyone.
G'day. Thanks for having me, mate. Neema.
G'day. Yeah, man. We were talking about how
the C word.
You have to be elegant when you're using the C word in Australia.
Yeah. Because if you chuck it out too much, it loses the point of it.
Its value.
Yeah, because the value is it's so funny if you chuck it. When someone says something dumb, you're like, what, cunt? That's funny. You know what I mean? But if you're like, hey, g'day, cunt, it's like, oh, you're using it wrong. If you whipped it out on stage, unsuspectingly, right out of punchline, it would murder.
Really? You think so?
Yeah. That's how you use it because it's still an aggressive word. You can't say it on TV. I've been told off on stage.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But
well, yeah, because that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, it's still the word itself is still pretty aggressive.
Socially acceptable though.
In Australia, it's socially acceptable
because you don't even know the different meanings. There's like 18.
Oh, there's so many. Yeah. No, I've been through them. Yeah, a lot of people have been teaching me, and it's
mad cunt, shit cunt,
sick,
hot cunt,
sick cunt,
fucking loose cunt.
Loose? What the fuck is
loose
a loose
cunt?
cunt?
Oh, he's a fucking loose cunt. He'll fucking drink his own piss. You know what I'm talking about? And then there's
good cunt.
Which one?
Good cunt.
Good cunt. That's not. Maybe that's a more Queensland thing, but I haven't. Really
true. It's more bogan.
Mad cunt. If you say mad cunt, it means like you can trust him.
Oh, really?
Like, bro, mad cunt. Or mad bitch. That's for the girls.
Yeah, yeah. So that's a real thing.
She's a mad bitch.
Someone, there's a legit a guy who told me like he's like like you can call girls here like sick bitch.
Sick bitch. Yeah.
It's a real thing.
But this is with in my world, if I go, oh bro, she's a sick bitch. That's such a good compliment. But if you say it to a white girl, she's like,
hate it.
I'm not a sick bitch. Thank you very much. It's like, oh, fuck. But like, I'm in the ethnic world, so we can say sick bitch, man, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get away with anything.
Hot
in the
bitch.
ethnic
You're
world.
a hot fucking bitch.
Well, that's just normal. Like
yeah, true, yeah.
But it's so much more aggressive, though, in Canada and North America. Yeah. In the U.S. Like,
say it to me.
Yo, like, you're a hot bitch.
That sounds fucking rapey.
Fuck, dude, right?
She was totally a hot bitch.
Yeah, see? It's like... Oh, because that's how you would say it. Like, oh man, like I mean, I don't even say it like that because it's too aggressive. But it's oh, she's a hot bitch. Like, that's wild. But if you say hot bitch,
another one, and you say this like it's almost like a no homo thing, but sexy cunt.
Oh,
bro, you're a sexy cunt.
That's no homo. Here?
That's when guys say to guys, bro, you're
hilarious.
a sexy cunt. Yeah,
that's pretty gay.
Yeah. It's gay as fuck. Like even like the staunch lebos in the hospital, bro. Look, I'm not gay anything, but you're a fucking sexy cunt, bro.
You sexy cunt. That's the thing too, man. Everyone, okay. When I first came to Australia the last time I was in Perth, and I was trying to like imitate the accent. Yeah. Some guys like, you got a little bit of a Lebo immigrant accent. I'm like, you call me a fucking Arab cunt?
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, do I sound like a Lebo cunt?
Yeah.
Like that's what
Persians here are Lebos.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, you can't just drop us into the same circle.
Because they have an Aussie Arab mix. And Persians here have it.
Yeah,
Italians and Greeks
I
have
know
it.
the wogs.
Wogs, yeah. It's like, bro, what's going on, cuz? What are you doing? Brother,
Yeah.
what's good?
Brother, yeah.
Like Western Sydney vibes.
Yeah.
And most people would assume that you're from that.
Oh,
world.
right. So that's the accent I'm doing is a fucking like bogan like fucking wog accent.
You're doing a white guy accent. But what you should be doing is, brother, what's going on, cuz? That's the accent you should learn on stage.
Brother, what's going on, cuz? Yeah, so I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah.
Like that.
Bro, what a mad cunt.
What a mad cunt.
That's it. There you go, you see? That's
Yo, no homo. Hey, bro. You're sexy cunt.
No, you're going a bit roadman there.
Shit.
Not raw, man. No homo, man.
Yeah,
but-
no homo, bruv. Yeah, yeah. I gotta learn the different kinds because they're so different all over. But it's so interesting.
The worst one is dog cunt. You've probably heard that.
I've heard that one.
If someone's a dog
Yeah,
cunt
dog
or a
cunt.
rat cunt. Oh.
Rat cunt.
If someone's a rat cunt, you're like, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck
If,
that
if
guy.
someone's a rat cunt, some woman has been molested by him.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Rat cunt. It's
Yeah.
not a good one.
Wait, so what's worse, rat cunt or when you say like, yo, that's your mate?
What?
Like, people are telling me like if you say like, yo, that's your mate.
Oh, that's your
a bad
mate.
term.
Nah, that's silly. That's more cheeky.
Oh, okay,
Like
it's more
when there's a
cheeky.
new comedian and he's a bit weird, but you're nice to him because you feel like he could be good in a couple of years and he's a sweet kid. But then he's on stage and he's bombing and your friend goes, hey, that's your mate because you were hanging out with him. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or
okay.
old mate. Old mate's
Old
so
mate?
hard to describe.
Old mate.
Like if this is such a weird. So if you've got a friend who's always just doing crazy shit, and you've got another friend that you're always talking about this friend, like, oh, they did this and they did this, and if they come to you and go, hey, how's old mate? Like tell us the goss. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Interesting.
That's a weird one to describe, but
Damn,
that's very Aussie.
So it's so different culturally from back home in Canada,
yeah.
but it's so interesting, man. I'm learning a lot here.
What do you guys say?
Like there's so many there's different dialects, right? It's different like accents in different regions, but like generally in Toronto, be like, yo, like I don't know for what, like if you want to say like, yo, that's like your mate thing,
Yeah.
like someone who's not really your mate,
Yeah.
what you would call them. You say like, yo, that's your man's.
Yes, your man.
Yo, that's your man's.
yeah, mans.
Yeah, man's, yeah. You say kind of like that, or like, my guy.
Yeah,
my guy is more like that's more endearing though. It's like
Yeah,
that's
hey, my
like you
guy,
fuck
what's
with that guy. Yo, that's my guy.
Yeah.
But then you say like that's your man's. Like,
yeah.
yo, whose man's is this?
Isn't that weird? But guy and mans mean the exact same thing.
Right.
But they're like, no, I don't like him. He's my guy.
That's no. Yeah.
my man.
No, he's like, yo, that's no. Not that. You wouldn't say because like if you say yo, like that's my man's. Like no one would say that's my man's. That's gay.
Yeah.
So you laugh just like Ash, bro.
Yeah,
Ash Fizzume? Yeah, he has the same.
Yeah, in Australia. What the fuck?
No, I'm saying, but maybe it's just because he came to Australia.
He's from Florida, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
Yeah,
He's Miami. Yeah, man, fucking. Because girls will say like, "That's my man's."
Yeah, that's my man.
That's my man's. Yeah, exactly. But then like a guy says, "Yo, that's my man's." Like,
It's
you're
zesty.
kind of homo.
Yeah.
It's kind of homosexual. Which is no problem. You can say if you want.
Yeah.
I'm just like
It's kind of homosexual.
Kind of homosexual. But then if you say like, "Yo, that's your man's," like. It's actually not even a gay thing. It's more so just like, yo, deal with it. Like, deal with it. Like, it's your guy.
It's your guy.
Yeah,
not
but then
mine.
you can say like, yo, that's my guy. That's not gay. My guy is like, yo, my guy. Like, it's like, that's my bro.
Because that comes from like, oh, are you a sports guy or you a car guy? No, that's my guy. No, that
I don't
sounds
think
gay
so.
as fuck.
That's actually more gay now. It's actually more gay.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it's so weird, right? It's like you gotta be in it to fucking really understand,
Yeah.
right?
I feel like, you know what's happened thing, and you'll see this too, and you'll probably bug you a little bit because it definitely bugs Australians. And I'm fucking guilty of it too. Ever since the internet's integration of society and hip hop being really big in Australia and fucking, being a bit more of an international thing, a lot of Australian people subtly try and implant North American lingo. Like my guy, I have friends who say, oh, g'day, that's my guy. And I'm like, shut up, cunt. What do you fucking know? Or the people say, oh, that's lit. When lit came
okay.
out, people
Yeah.
say it's lit. Or when people say, what's the other one? Dope.
Oh, dope.
Oh,
I
dope.
said
That's
it a lot, to
dope.
be
I'm like,
honest.
we don't say dope here. You're trying to fucking, and it really annoys people.
Oh,
it
really?
really does. Yeah.
What
yeah.
if someone from not Australia says that?
Oh, go hard. It's your thing.
Right.
We
'Cause I say it a
embrace-
lot. I'm not gonna lie.
We embrace you.
Yeah, yeah.
But when we sing, so I grew up with you. You grew up in fucking Preston, cunt. You don't know what dope means. Dope is what old people call marijuana here.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? You guys got some dope? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Dope.
so yeah, I've just noticed that there's a lot of like, I made a TikTok about it, got like a fucking 2 million views.
Oh, really?
And there's an Indian guy who's trying to be black.
Oh,
and he's
I
like,
think I
oh my
saw that,
god,
actually.
bro, what is going on,
Yeah,
bro?
yeah.
This is lit, you know. I'm gonna vial out, you know. And it's just like you're just looking at what black people are saying.
Yeah.
Australian people do that a lot, you know.
Well, that's the same thing everywhere, though, man. Even in Canada, we I was talking about your man's, like, yo, that's your man.
Yeah.
It comes from Jamaican culture.
Yeah.
Everyone's
yeah.
just stealing from Jamaican culture. To be honest,
100%.
it's like, but then, like, there's white people just actually speaking like Jamaicans in Toronto.
Yes, yeah, Drake.
Well, I mean, Drake's actually black, so
Come on, bro. I think he lost his blackness long time ago. He's a Jewish dude who's Jamaican.
yeah. Well, but his dad's black, so he's at least half.
I think he's cost. I can't call him black. I don't think Drake's black.
You think you're more black than Drake?
I don't think I'm more black than Drake. I think Drake's more Indian than me.
Wow, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
all we need is just him doing a fucking Punjabi song, bro.
hard, bro.
That'd be sick.
Oh yeah, he will.
He will.
When Tyler gets a bit bigger,
Yeah, Tyler,
Yeah.
the South African girl, right?
I want to cover her.
Yeah.
She's so hot, bro. She's so hot.
Yeah, it's just fire.
But what I was gonna say, like, I think eventually, like, if you look at all the influences of all the languages and all the tonalities, and like you look at like even skin used to be the thing that made you say the N word.
Right,
You look at Ice Spice; she's
I know.
whiter than anyone
That's
I
true.
know, and
She
she's
says the
saying
N-word,
N word nonstop.
dropping it, yeah.
In the future, we're all gonna be sort of light beige. Every culture's
Everyone's-
in the NutriBullet,
Oh,
and we're just gonna be speaking like really like.
But like they're always gonna be on edge, like just walking on eggshells. Like, fuck, should I say?
100%.
Like everyone's gonna be like that. No
Yeah.
one's gonna be sure anymore.
Because
They can
now
say it.
you get trophies like medallions.
Yeah.
With what you can be offended by.
I know. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Everyone's,
Like I even do it.
really?
You know,
What
if
do
someone's like, "Oh no, 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 no," I'm like, "Hey," and I'm like, "What am I fucking?
Yeah.
Chill out, bro." Do I identify with Indian? No. You know.
Yeah.
And Australians do it.
They
Oh,
want-
it's not Melbourne.
Right.
It's Melbourne.
I know.
It's not Melbourne. Who gives a fuck? But then the Asian person's like, "What do I do? Hey, don't do the Asian accent. That's offensive." You're fucking telling him to say Melbourne.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
come on, chill out,
literally.
bro.
That's funny. That's true.
This is true. I should
Yeah,
write
people
this
have told
down.
me like, yeah, it's not. No, it's Melbourne, mate.
Yeah.
Melbourne, mate.
Yeah.
Fucking sorry, man.
Yeah.
I can't. It's weird for me to talk in this accent and be like, yeah, man. I just moved to Melbourne. Like, I can't say that. I gotta say like a little bit Canadian. Right?
Yeah, no, honestly,
I just moved to Melbourne. Like,
From someone who's more Melbourne than any cunt saying that to you, never fucking change your accent.
no,
for
I
these
know, I
fucking
won't. I
fake
won't.
dogs.
Yeah, of course.
Because you just see an Asian lady going, "I went to Melbourne," and you're like, "Oh no, she can say it like that," but you can say Melbourne.
Yeah,
Let
what the
it-
fuck? Now it just sounds like I'm making fun of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just moved here from Canada to Melbourne. You know what I'm saying? You can't, it's too weird.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, that's why, yeah, even the Asians, right? It's like,
Yeah.
everyone's just got to do what they fucking know. I'm like, I don't give a fuck if someone
Do you
comes
know
to,
what the intention is?
what?
Yeah, if you say Melbourne, it's not like I'm like, "Where are you talking? Are you talking about Perth?" No, I know you're saying Melbourne.
Right. It's
So
like, you're not
shut
an
the fuck
idiot.
up.
Like, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Exactly.
But no one's really saying Melbourne anyway.
I know a lot of people say Melbourne. It's all good.
It's Melbourne.
It's Melbourne.
Melbourne sounds natural.
Burn.
Burn.
Oh yeah, Melbourne.
Melbourne.
yeah.
Melbourne.
That's how it is.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's Melbourne. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not. No. I mean, I think you're a retard if you say Melbourne.
I know a couple of
Come
people
on.
said Melbourne. Yeah.
It's not fucking born supremacy. You're not fucking Matt Damon, dude. Just say Melbourne. You know what I'm saying?
How do you say Sydney?
Sydney,
Gold Coast?
Gold Coast,
Yeah.
Gold Coast.
Brisbane?
Okay, people could definitely fuck that one up because it could be like Brisbane.
Yeah.
Brisbane, more Batman.
Wait,
Brisbane.
The Australians have left a blueprint for other people all around the world to listen to, but they always ignore it.
What do you mean?
But it's not Brisbane, it's Brizzy.
Brizzy.
Goldie.
I've been saying Brizzy. I told him.
Yeah.
I always say, yo, like, what's the Brizzy dates? Like, yo, we're going to Brizzy?
Yeah, we got a Brizzy. Yeah.
I just naturally, I never even heard that before.
Yeah.
But I naturally have been saying Brizzy.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm Aussie.
Yeah, Brizzy.
I'm a Toronto man.
You want to blend in, you can have the thickest accent if you just start abbreviating all the words.
100% defo.
Except for Muslim and except for
servo,
Aboriginal.
Yeah, Borolo. Just fucking, yeah, Arvo.
Yeah.
How do you say? People said I was fucking up Arvo.
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 You're going
Arvo.
too hard on the R. Just get Arvo.
Arvo.
Yeah.
Arvo.
Yeah, Arvo.
Okay, but how are you supposed to use it? Because for anyone who's watching,
Yesterday, Arvo.
Arvo, ARVO means afternoon in Australia.
Yeah.
Arvo.
Yeah.
So how am I supposed to say it? Because I said it in I did a video and I was like, yeah, just go, just head down at Arvo. Is that wrong?
No one says that.
How would you say
the
it?
Arvo.
Oh, did you
What
have
are
to
you
say
doing
the
with the Arvo?
before Arvo?
Yeah, yesterday Arvo or tomorrow.
Yesterday Arvo?
Tomorrow Arvo, yeah.
Tomorrow Arvo. Yeah.
It was 3 in the Arvo.
Okay.
You don't say it was Arvo. Nah, it's
You never
the.
say it was Arvo.
No,
Oh.
never say it was. It's the.
The. Okay,
The
you have to add the
afternoon.
the in
Yeah.
front of the Arvo. Okay.
Yeah.
Arvo,
yesterday
servo,
Survey, yeah.
bottle.
Bottle.
What else is that? Defo. I like
What?
defo. Defo?
No one says that.
Really?
No one
In
says
Perth, they
defo.
said it all the time.
Defo.
Yeah, like definitely.
Really?
I heard it all month.
Defs.
Nah, man. People are like, literally, I know a guy's like, yeah, defo.
I
Defo.
don't know. Maybe that's a Perth thing.
Maybe.
There are little things that change.
Because they say reckon, but you don't say it here.
We say reckon.
Oh, because people are saying reckon. I reckon is a Perth thing.
Nah, I reckon is big all
Really?
over. The thing we say here that no one else says, and it's controversial, is grouse.
Grouse?
Yeah, that's fucking
What does that
grouse.
mean?
It means like, it's Mickey.
Oh, I've actually. Sorry.
It's sick. Like,
It's like, oh, that's.
was she
grouse.
hot? Bro, she was grouse.
Grouse.
Was the party
So-
good? The party was grouse.
Sounds like you're saying gross though.
Grouse. I don't know how, it's such a Victorian
So
thing.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Grouse. Yeah. What was that on? Gronk?
Gronk, yeah.
Yeah. Fuckwit's my favorite. Yeah.
Fuckwit's good, yeah.
Yeah. Fuckwit.
Fuckwit's like a heckler.
A heckler?
Yeah, somebody who's like being a fuckwit.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
You're being a fuckwit.
No, you're being a fuckwit.
Yeah.
What about Gronk? Where would you use Gronk?
Gronk is a guy who treats women like shit.
Oh.
He's just like a up himself dickhead who's
okay.
also really dumb. It's always a very Arab thing, like, bro, she's a fucking slut, bro. She looked at my brother in the eye for 10 seconds, she's a fucking slut. I'm like, yeah, you're a Gronk.
So good.
She's a fucking slut.
Why does he sound like he's a fucking monster?
You should see the boys on her,
He's
bro.
having a fucking stroke. That's so crazy, bro. They actually sound like that. It's hilarious. I can't wait to go to Sydney and just like hear the Lebo guys just fucking.
Well, they won't be at the gigs.
Why? Where are they gonna be?
Well, immigrants don't support the arts here. That's the problem with Australia.
Everywhere, it's fucking like that.
Well, I feel like in the UK when I went, you go to a gig, it's all black people. You're like, oh, this is sick.
Oh, that's
in
true.
Australia,
That's
it's
true.
just all inner city white
That's
people.
so true, bro. Every fucking audience I see, it's all white people.
Because they
here.
support the arts in Australia is middle class. They don't care about the poor people in the outer suburbs. That's where I grew up, and they don't push those comedians. There are some the
Right,
best
I've
comedians
heard
I've
that.
ever seen. Like, why are you guys not famous? Oh, they just got neglected by the greatest.
Yeah,
scene.
yeah.
And it's just because it's a middle class festival for middle class fuckwits.
What are you talking about? The
All the
Fringe
big,
Festival?
all the festivals, all the big Australian community festivals. Like, yeah, I used to be a lawyer, and now I'm a big comedian. I'm like, yeah, but you're not really talking to anyone. And the only like Asians and Indians and black dudes, the only ones they push are kindly playing the white game.
Yeah.
You know, there's a couple of them. Aaron Chen's really good, but Aaron Chen's not
Chen.
like
Yeah,
hoodlum Asian. You know what I mean? They're like he's like a white guy Asian.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've heard that. People were talking to me about that. I forget who. This
Yeah.
other black comic here.
Yeah.
He was saying that, but yeah, they only push. That's the thing. I'm like, there's so many good, talented,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
people of color comics.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, bro, what? These guys should be on the fucking
Yeah.
TV, not all these.
Yeah, no disrespect to anyone who is making it.
Right?
can't
Yeah.
talk
I mean,
shit
do
about
their
it.
thing. Of course, I'm just saying, like,
But
there's
I've
so
just
many more
noticed
opportunities. There's
They
so
don't want you to be an ethnic guy. They want you to be an ethnic guy that they can sell. They
What
want
the
you
fuck
to,
does that mean? Selling to who?
to the
other white
to
people?
who they think will like comedy.
But is it because the people who are watching are the white people?
No, I think the people who this is what I've always thought. Right, most of Australia is suburban, hardworking, tradie kind of. You know, it's true blue, ochre, Aussie, bogan kind of dudes.
Right.
That's the masses of Australia, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They're like down to earth,
Right.
blue collar people.
Okay.
But the TV industry is run by middle class and upper class people.
Mm.
So they go, who do we like? And it's like in this sort of, so like in this stratosphere of, and they're just like so listening to themselves. And I'm like, if you got this guy, and you pushed him, he would be the biggest comedian in Australia because he represents these people. Oh, but he's not. He's a bit old school. No, we want to get this person who's sort of not that funny, but they're really cool and quirky. And I'm like, bro, like you just don't know who you're talking to. They don't understand the rest of Australia, and I think it's the problem with Australia. Like for someone like, they like you to be like a lesser version of the ethnic. I think that happens everywhere in the States and stuff. You always hear people like, for example, Shane Gillis, perfect example. Shane Gillis are like, no, we don't like the incel white guy. They kicked him off SNL. Yeah. And then the market's shown, no, we do like this. He's represented most of the country right now. And now he's trying. I think Australia's like,
flex.
We're 10 years late.
Yeah, 100%.
10 years behind.
Australia's really behind.
We just discovered like YouTube and TikTok can make money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
it's pretty crazy, man. That's the thing I learned heavily when I got here. I was like, everyone's like still like comedians are more in the mind of like, oh man, this guy does YouTube. Oh, this guy does TikTok. I'm like, what the fuck? Like it's almost like weird about it. I'm like, bro, there's so much out there for all of us. Yeah. Right? Because there's a market for everyone, right? I always talk about this. It's
not like there's 3 spots. It's like you can do it if you just push it. Yeah. Be consistent with the posting.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like there's so many people, like fans of yours, that are just waiting to discover you.
Yeah, hard.
Right? I'm like, and all those people, even if they're shit or not, like it doesn't matter. You can be amazing. You can be terrible.
It's nothing to do with how funny you are.
No, it's just those people who just find you funny for some reason. Yeah. It's subjective. Yeah. They'll still come to your show. Yeah. Doesn't matter if you don't like them or not. Like those people just need to just put their stuff out. But a lot of people, it's just not a part of the culture here. Yeah. That's what I noticed. Yeah. But I mean, hopefully it changes.
But that's the thing. I think I was for a long time, I was sort of disenfranchised by Australia. And then I sort of just took it. I'm like, no, just build your own thing. Just do your own thing. You don't really need anyone nowadays. And I think that's a new thought. I think in America and Canada and in places like the UK, it's been a more dominant thought for a while. No, you don't need anyone. But I think in Australia it's sort of emerging. Yeah. So I think that's the sort of route that I'm taking. And
good, man.
It's a bit more scary.
But it's worth fighting for. Yeah. Because when you do actually fucking get the shit you want, it feels fucking amazing. Yes. It feels way better than like having to suck dick just to get some spots.
Yeah. Right? That's the only problem, right? In the other places that I've listed, there's so much work, live comedy. There's so many gigs. There's so much spots. Right. There's not that many spots here.
How do you know that?
Sorry?
How do you know that?
Because of population, bro. Australia has a very small population. Oh. A very small population. There's not enough people to go to the gigs. That's the issue that we've got. Yeah, there's no one here. There's no one.
Like here, you're specifically in Melbourne?
Melbourne and Sydney are probably the highly populated places.
Well, yeah.
There's just not enough gigs. People don't value comedy here.
I know.
People don't come out. People don't like it. People didn't get fed it as kids because it's such a small industry. Because they don't go, oh, we don't fuck along. The number one thing is, oh, I didn't think Australian comedy was funny. Yeah, we came to your show. We bloody liked it. You're like, yeah, because on TV it's dog shit. They don't like what they've been fed.
People have said that to you?
I've had that probably over 100 times in my 6 years of comedy.
Wow. Really?
Over 100 times.
They're like, we
never liked Australian comedy. We thought it was fucking shit. And then we came and seen you and we liked it. And I liked everyone else on the lineup. I'm like, this is good. They're just going to come. Right. They just don't know, because on TV they get fed like whatever the TV pushes.
Clean shit. Yeah, clean comics.
Clean,
but it's not for everyone.
It's not for everyone. It's for the inner city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's the pampered. It's for the pampered.
Yes. Yes.
It's for the babied people.
And the truth of the matter is, a bloke like Luke Kidgel, I don't know if you know who
Luke Kidgel. Yeah, I've heard of him.
He's like the #1 ticket seller in Australia. He's probably the biggest comic. But the festival and stuff just don't like him.
Right.
But I'm like, he speaks to the people. Like the market is shown. Like listen to the market. Yeah. But that's the thing. If the festival and the bigger organizations in the comedy world, the TV and all these ones, if they just sort of look at what the market wants, they could make so much money
100%.
and they could make a really good culture for it. But I think they're trying to push their own thing, which is fine. Let them do it. But it's not going to last for them. It's going to be 6-7 years. They're going to be out of stock, you know. So.
Bro, that's what we talk about all the time. Like that's why I'm so keen. Keen's another Aussie word.
Is it?
Is it not?
I thought I've speaking to girls from other places.
No one says keen back home.
Really?
No one.
Fuck. Okay.
It's strictly Aussie thing.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And heaps.
And heaps. I love heaps.
Heaps good.
Yeah.
Do you say but?
Bar?
But?
Oh, but.
You say like, but at the wrong part of the sentence.
But.
How was the show? Ask me how was the show.
How was the show?
It was good, but. It was a bit boring.
What?
Ask me another question. Sentence. Ask me how was the comedy night?
How was the comedy night?
It was a bit boring, but no, it was good, but.
Good but?
Instead of putting but in the middle of those two sentences, you put it at the end.
But what though?
Because it's funny.
You guys fucking don't finish your sentences. Good as.
Yeah.
Yeah, hot as. How does what, man?
Yeah.
Finish the fucking sentence.
I know, we talk weird. Because it kind of means like you forgot. It was a bit boring.
Yeah.
It was good, but
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Where's I going? Oh, the Keen thing. We're talking. What was I saying? Oh, that's why I was saying like, that's why we're so keen on building our own shit, right? Social media, because it's like whatever, man. If you can't beat the game, then fucking start your own, right? I'm like, this is the best way to build your own billboard, right?
Yeah.
Create your own opportunities,
Yeah.
and like, fuck it, man. Like, I'm so done and past trying to like impress people who don't give a fuck about me, like showrunners or producers or these club owners, whoever don't they try to play that game, right?
Yeah.
Just so you can get a 5-minute spot. I'm like, bro, like I have my own audience now. Like, I don't really need you anymore, right? That's the whole thing with social media. And I'm like, that's why it's so valuable. I'm like, you at some point you don't need these gatekeepers,
100%.
and they're gonna go out of business because of that.
100%.
Because like you're saying, like the festivals are pushing their own people. I'm like, well, you're gonna run out of ideas and people, and then those guys are just gonna do their own thing, and then you're gonna become obsolete.
The funding, like the marketing, the money that they spend on advertising is fucking insane.
Right.
You look at their budgets and it's like, what is your budget? Like TV and print ads. I'm like, I'll make a TikTok free in my bedroom and put it up and it'll get like 2.2 million. You spent 40 grand on a billboard and people drove past it and then never did anything with it.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's like, I'm making free to produce content and I'm selling tickets off it.
Yeah.
It's organic, it's local, it's like homegrown, organic kush.
I know.
And you're like factory corporation pumping. It's like evil. It's like Star Wars. You're the fucking Empire.
Yeah.
And I'm like the little Jedi dude trying to make it in the big world. And I'm making way less money in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
But I'm just paying me.
Right.
You have 18 staff.
Exactly.
And you're underpaying all the comedians who work for you. But I'm just paying me.
That's it.
You know? So
well, you're not making the money now, but you're building more value than you ever could have.
Hard.
Going the previous way.
Yeah.
Because eventually that value you build will make you a ton of money.
But the only problem is that the only thing that we are reliant on is TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram.
Yeah.
If those apps change the way the algorithm works, we could be a little fucked. That's what I'm conscious of.
Yeah, I mean, but that'll never happen because they also need people to be on their platforms and they want people on their platforms, right? Instagram loves it when you stay on their platform for 12 hours straight, right? Because they're fucking feeding off of it. So I don't think that'll ever go away.
Yeah, you don't think so?
I don't think so because it's like, I don't know, they're making so much money. You think they want to fucking stop?
Yeah, true.
No way. And then even if they do, there will be a new app that'll come along and fucking take the reins.
Because it's such a great model.
It's a great model.
Such a great model.
Right?
Good fucking point. I'm always worried about that. Because I always think about the golden days of YouTube back in the day where you can post a video and you go viral. And now it's all monetization and you have to pay. And I'm like, what if they create a paywall? And they've already started introducing that with, I'm just a bit conscious of that.
Yeah, I don't know, 100%. But that's like I said, like there's always going to be something new coming along and it'll just never stop. It's actually going to probably, there'll be more and more. To be honest, I think in the future there's going to be more and more things to promote yourself with.
Yeah,
which is good. It's good for us, right? 20 years ago, comics couldn't do this shit.
Yeah,
the only way you were going to get famous 20 years ago was if you get like a TV spot.
Yeah,
right. And there's only like 5 people who could get it.
Yeah.
Now there's 50 people who can be famous and whatever in the same city.
But do you feel? I've also dabbled with this thought recently. Do you think that even though that we've seen some amazing comics come out of thin air, independently sourced in the last 5 or 6 years. We've had big comics, and we've seen a lot of variety. We've seen it start with people like Dane Cook early days,
right.
And then it was sort of like the Schultzes, and now we've seen the Mark Normans. But there is a weird validity that only Shane Gillis has got.
What do you mean?
Because he was picked.
By who?
He was picked by SNL, but he was dropped. He got onto Montreal. He was on Fresh Faces. That's how
right.
he got to, and so he did go through the traditional circuit, but he was dropped. But he still has he is weirdly more valued than Andrew Schultz and a Mark Norman. Out of all the new YouTube dudes we've seen come out of New York, something about Gillis, I've just felt he's on a different level of respect. Is it because he got the industry backing?
Oh, I think it's because he got canceled the first time.
Yeah.
And he proved and he showed that if you're funny and if you're good and you're undeniable, no matter what happens, people will still put you up.
Yeah.
That's as simple as that. If you're undeniable, no one can touch you.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
100%.
Schultz is his own thing, I think. He's like
his own thing. But Schultz is losing.
No.
Not in the grand scheme of finance and money.
No way, yeah.
But I feel like YouTube is kind of turning on him a little bit.
Really?
Have you
What do
noticed
mean?
that?
No, what happened?
YouTube, Tom Segura and Burkhurst, I've just filled like comments, and there's a couple of there's these YouTubers who make videos about the comedians,
Right,
now,
yeah.
and then like, oh, their money's going down. Look at them, they're getting into things. Like I'm like, oh, he's losing it, but Shane Gillis is untouched.
Nah, I don't
Do you think
believe in
it's
that.
bullshit?
I think it's bullshit because I don't know. They have so many things going for them.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I just realized Schultz is in like 3 different movies. Like you don't even know these things, right? It's like a lot of back end stuff behind the scenes you don't even realize.
Yeah.
But they have so many things going for them.
Yeah.
Just like residuals, over the years, and then like they're building new things. Schultz is probably gonna do his own movie soon, right? It's like you just don't know, right?
Is that a goal of yours? I always think about that.
Yeah,
Like
100%.
to get into like an Adam Sandler.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. Yeah. I've always wanted to do that as a kid, right? Because like I love acting and stuff too, and I do accents and impressions and shit like that. And like I'm like, I don't know. I feel like
you do accents really good.
thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen you do that Roadman bit. Or is that just a riff?
Which one?
In fucking Perth, you were like doing this Roadman bit.
Oh, yeah.
And it was bombing incredibly.
Oh, 100%.
But I remember damn, that accent.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, yeah. That one. Yeah. Yeah. No,
like,
that was just a riff. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. No, I just I have an affinity for it, so I love doing it, and yeah, I think that's the way to go, is to create your own opportunities, not just with stand up, but it's like movies, bro. Like Adam Sandler, right? It's like, because I have certain friends around me that do kind of similar things, and I'm like, yeah, man, that's the best way to fucking make the career happen, is like bring your own friends along.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what's the point, right? It's like I don't want to just do it on my own.
Yeah.
Right. You need other people to become even more successful, and I think that Schultz is a prime example of that. He paved the way for so many comedians like us, because he's like, man, he's the kind of the reason why so many comics are getting famous off TikTok.
Yeah,
and Instagram, right?
He was the blueprint.
Because he's kind of the blueprint, I think, and I don't know. I feel like that's only gonna get bigger and better. But that's the thing, you can't fake funny though.
You can't, no.
Right? You could blow up now. There could be funny people, like they'll get following, but then eventually, if they're not good on stage, people aren't gonna come and support you.
I'm sure you've got it in your place, but there's so many fucking around town that you've got this shit open micer who's got a little bit of a following now from putting fake laughs in the TikToks.
Oh, I can't stand that.
Dude,
that's so
there's
real.
like 3 of them that like are floating around, and they're fucking insane. They buy followers.
I can't stand that.
I don't know where they get it from, but some of them look legit.
I
and
know.
then you'll watch one, you'll be like, oh, that's the same laugh as.
Yeah.
You're like, what? And they have like what? Not a crazy huge following.
No.
They're selling out.
For sure.
But I'm like, they're definitely making money.
I know, yeah. But that's not gonna last.
You don't think so?
You can't fake shit. You can
'cause they'll
fake it
bomb,
for a
they'll
little
bomb,
bit.
yeah.
Well, no, you can fake it for a little bit, but then eventually, when people start seeing you live,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, what the fuck? It's not as funny as what I saw.
Yeah.
People are gonna catch on. You can't fake it.
Have you ever done that though? I'm sure it's happened
Never.
to you. No, but like when you've gone to a gig and it's
Yeah.
all people who've come and seen you and you bomb, and it hurts way more.
Oh,
'Cause you're like,
100%.
now they think I'm shit. They think I'm good on the internet. That's
No,
the
for
worst.
sure. Yeah, it's definitely happened. Like, but I don't know. At the end of the day, I feel like people, when you give them so much value online and they laugh and like over the months and whatever, and they watch your videos and they're big fans, they'll give you a little bit of like, it's like it's okay a little bit.
They give you a little leeway.
Little leeway, yeah, exactly. Because like that's happened to me before, and I've bombed, but like, it's still funny. It's just maybe they don't know how to laugh, right? Because they're not comedy fans;
Yeah,
they're fans
TikTok
of mine,
fans. Yeah.
right? Because that's the other thing too. That I think it's not really a problem, but like maybe it's a good problem. Is like a lot of people who blow up on TikTok or Instagram, and they offer stand up or even other videos that are funny, and those audience members come to the shows live. A lot of them are first time comedy fans,
100%.
right? So and the thing is, we know this is like there's stand up comedy etiquette,
Yes.
like for audience members, right? But those people don't necessarily know the etiquette of how to laugh.
You
which
kind
is
of
such
got
a
to
weird
train
thing.
them a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, you got to train them. Yeah,
And that's why when you got these sort of, when I first put the videos up and started having fans come to shows,
yeah.
I was really aware of that. So you have to make it punchy bits to
Right.
get them into the rhythm where they feel
Right.
comfortable.
I know.
And low dark lighting so they don't insecure and shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
But there was, I definitely, like, if you have a show where you've brought the audience and you go up there and it's not a hot show, just for whatever, I always be like, hey, look, this happens sometimes.
Right,
It's not a
yeah.
bad thing. Don't,
Yeah,
and they're
100%.
like, it's okay.
And they're still like, oh my God.
Yeah.
We just love being here.
Yeah.
But that's the thing too, is like as a comic, you can get in your head about it. If you're traditionally used to just like regular comedy shows where people know how to laugh.
Yeah.
It's like for me, like I've been doing it for 8 years. Up until like 2 years ago, every show I would do, like people, if you're doing well or like if you're doing your set, like people will laugh. You're like, oh, this is normal.
Yeah.
And if you bomb, it's normal. But then like when the fans start to come out and then they don't laugh, like you said, it's like it hurts a little bit more because you're like, oh fuck, like I hope they don't think I'm shit.
Have you lost a potential fan? That's what I'm worried about.
Probably.
Will they never come back? You know?
Oh, actually, well, one that comes off the top of my head is we had to kick out a guy at one of our shows. He had to kick him out because it was so weird. Like from the beginning of the night before the doors even opened, like this person was like there like an hour early, and but like it's like a step past super fan. It was like weird because
Was it a guy?
It was a guy. Yeah, yeah.
It was a guy and his wife.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. And
That's
like,
real crazy.
So he showed up early, and so I was producing the show, right? And so I see him come past the velvet rope.
yeah.
He like opens it and just walks in.
yeah, like
And I'm like, I don't know, like I would never, I don't know. I just, when I see a stanchion or something, like I would never do that, right?
yeah.
So he walks in and he just comes right up to him, and he's sitting at the bar, so he's not like in the back of the green room, but the venue's closed.
Yeah,
So
doors
I
didn't
didn't
even open.
I didn't think to be like, yo, let's put him in the green room or whatever.
Right,
Because it's like an hour and a half before the show. It's like 50 people. It's
Right.
small. Anyway,
Yeah.
walks right up to him. Yo, can I get a picture? And it's like so like,
It's a little cringe,
It's
yeah.
a little cringe, you know?
But also, this guy, the same guy, he came up to me, asked for a picture. He's like, by the way, I drew a picture of you. And
Yeah.
and he's like, do you want it now or later? I was like, hey man, like door's not even open. Like, can we just do this after?
You know
Because
what's
I had to
funny?
prepare for,
If it was just a guy by himself, probably a lonely dude. If it was just a girl by herself, maybe,
Right.
The fact that it's a
Wife.
couple, you know that they have fucked your videos. You know that
They what?
they have definitely had sex while looking at your fucking video. You notice, and she's like been like, he's been nutting in her while it's like making eye contact with one of your fuck. You know that happened.
Yeah, I kind of love that though.
So does he, bro.
Yeah. So anyway, whatever. It started off like that, and then throughout the night, because he's like the one who's bringing bringing the ticket to people in, and he was saying how that he was being even weird when he came to the door. He was like, "Hey, just by the way, like put me in the front, Like he was like aggressively pushing to put him at the front. He's like, by the way, like I drew a picture. He kept on like reiterating these things that we already know.
Yeah.
And then I think he was annoying you still, like because he was kept asking you questions like throughout the night, like. What
He asked me
saying?
50 times before, like, so you walk into the venue and then the door to the seating area opens. It's like bar, and then, so I usually close that until like the bar is full, and then you can go sit, and it's like sit wherever you want. He asked me 50 times, yo, can I sit in the front? I was like, listen, man, you can sit wherever you want. Sit on fucking stage at this point. I
Sit
don't
on my
care.
head, dude.
Like, stop. You can sit anywhere you like, man. It's no front, back, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yo, can I sit in the front? Yo, make sure I sit in the front. I go, bro, there's one of me, and I'm trying to make the show work. Like, just when you walk in, like, stand at the front, dude.
Yeah, literally. And he was already at the front. I'm like, no one's gonna beat you.
But that's not the worst
go to the
part.
front.
The worst part is he went to the show, right? He's
Right.
in the show. He's front row, first seat and second seat with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And he had this printed picture or something
like
that he drew or took
the
took
picture,
of him.
yeah.
Like huge. Imagine like a poster.
Yeah.
And he's waving it
Yeah.
at the opener.
At
like
the
the opener, like I announced the opener, he comes on stage. Before he could even take the
Yeah,
mic, he's like, yo, I have a picture of Neema. Like, I'm a huge fan or some shit like that.
Right.
And he pulls out the photo in front of all these people, and we're just like, what the fuck?
Everyone's like, what the fuck is this guy
And it got progressively worse to the point where like I've never ever kicked anybody out, and I had to bring Cyrus, who was on our team at the time, and I was like, dude, like we gotta pull this guy out middle
Cyrus
of the
a
show.
comic?
No, he's just on our
like,
team.
He just worked on that back end.
And so I went up to him, I was like, we're done. Like
Yeah.
not aggressive. I was like, dude, like we gotta go. Like this
just
isn't working.
disrupting,
It's not
yeah.
working for me, or like for our
Yeah.
show, you're disrupting people. And then it turned into a whole thing outside. He was pushing me. He's like, yeah, but Neema's fucking sucks anyways. And like it was this whole thing, and
Yeah, it was crazy because why are you waving the thing while the opener's on stage?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so random, right? Because it ruins his flow.
He doesn't know how comedy works.
No, he has no idea.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the thing too, right? It's like that's some of the stuff you'll have to deal with when you have fans come that like don't know about stand-up comedy
Yeah,
shows.
yeah, yeah.
That's the other part. It's like that the new problem almost that you got to navigate through.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so-
Dude, Weird Fans is so fucking intense.
The
I
what?
had some really fucked experiences. With
Yeah, I'm
fans
sure.
and
I'm
shit.
sure. Yeah.
Because when I first started posting, I was doing doof videos. I don't know if you know what a doof is.
Dwarf?
A doof?
Doof?
Yeah. It's
Like
a bush
DOOF?
doof. Yeah, a bush doof.
What the fuck
These
is that?
Big festivals in the bush where everyone's just like, it's a very Australian thing.
Oh,
it's like
really?
40-degree day in the jungle. Everyone's half naked. You're taking pings and
drugs.
acid and you run around.
That's wild.
So when lockdown happened, I was just making videos about doofs, and it
What?
took off. I have like a cult following. It was
That's
small
crazy.
followings. These people were crazy, bro. Still give me grief. Recently, I was doing a gig in the city, and my boy Rudes, who's probably fucking, you can check him out. Rudes, great
Rudes,
comedian
yeah.
from Adelaide. You know
Yeah.
Rudes?
No.
Man cunt. He's
I can't.
he's like 6'7", gay as fuck, covered in tattoos. Looks like a bikie, but he's gay.
Right. He's a gay cunt.
He's a gay cunt,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he's a tough cunt.
But he's a tough cunt.
Man cunt.
Man
You also
cunt.
can't say gay cunt. That's very
Really?
offensive to gay people because
Oh.
I fucking don't know why.
Wait, someone told me that it's not offensive if you say, yo, that cunt is gay. But then you can say, but gay cunt is bad.
Gay cunt's no good.
It's not good at all.
Yeah, because gay cunts, it's like, I can't even say what I'm about to say. But
Oh.
if you say, and it started with black, that's like a slur.
Oh.
Because in the 70s and 80s, that was what we,
Oh,
we,
I see what you
we like a little white Australian.
yeah, when I was born, yeah.
Yeah. When white Australians would call gay people and black people.
okay, I
just
see what you mean.
It's very,
Yeah.
you say that, you're fucked up.
All right,
Yeah.
good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, fuck yeah. But yeah, we were out. We went to a bar, and these two girls come to me like, "We love your videos, mate." This girl was like all up in my shit, and I was like, And Rudes, who's like, "Who's what?" Yeah, he's like, "You're not famous," and I'm like, "Yeah, but I got these cult people,
Yeah, cult,
from the
yeah,
doofs."
yeah. Right.
And they were like, "Can we please get you? Please get you?" These two 22-year-old girls. Sort of like fattish, you know what I mean? They look like T Swift fans, like, not crazy. They went and got us 2 drinks, and me and Rude's like, "Well, just get us drinks, whatever."
Yeah.
They're forcing it on us.
Wow.
Came back, me and Rude, I'm like, Rude takes one sip, Black's that. He got roofied. They tried to roofie me.
What?
These two 22-year-olds
That's crazy.
tried to roofie me.
Oh my
And
God.
he was like, this big tall dude's passed out. And
Oh,
then
shit.
the security like, "Get the fuck out, you're drunk." And I'm like, no. They didn't believe us.
Wow.
So he got kicked out. And then I'm thinking like, was it like the bartender who was trying to fuck the chicks? Or was it the girl who was trying to fuck me?
Why the bartender?
Because why would two 22-year-olds roofie me? They could have just asked me and I would
Right.
have probably fucked them.
100%. No problem. 222 year
Yeah,
olds.
really drugging me? Like, I don't know. It was
That's
just,
so wild.
it was bizarre. And Rudes was like, dude, like, he's never been roofied. But he's like, I couldn't see, I couldn't walk. I was like,
That's terrible, man.
yeah. So
Jesus.
fans, bro.
What the hell?
I'm broke too. I wish I was rich to get this shit. You know? But you know, it was
Holy
whack.
shit.
I've had some really intense things with fans.
That's so weird, man.
Yeah.
But what happened after?
Well, what happened? He went home. I didn't really know how serious it was. He just went home, and I was like talking to this girl, and I was like, she's like, "Where's your friend?" I'm like, "He went home. He was sick," and she was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, he was like
He
awake
was like,
enough
and
to fucking
And then
go
the next
home?
day, we had booked at the same club. It was a weekend, and he was like, "Dude, like I couldn't walk, I couldn't see. I had to stop on the park bench." He's like, "I'm like, are you good?" He's
Whoa,
like,
man.
"Oh, I'm a big boy." I'm like, "Oh, good." And I'm like, thanks for stealing my pussy, bro. You know, so I finally got myself in a position in my life where I'm getting drunk
Yeah.
to be raped,
Right.
and you steal it. Come on, bro.
Hashtag me too.
Yeah.
Did you end up hooking up with those girls?
Fuck no, bro.
Yeah, they're gross.
They weren't really
grouse?
my vibe. I'm not really into the Bill Cosby type. You know what I mean? Maybe if they were less rapey,
That's yeah,
100%.
100%.
But yeah, they definitely like roofing. I feel like fans. This is the thing, right? People always look at people like Taylor Swift
Yeah.
and say, you know, the Swifties are crazy.
Yeah.
Or back when I was in high school, I remember Lady Gaga had her fans. They called them the
yeah.
monsters, and they
Right,
were
the monsters,
crazy.
yeah.
And you don't mess with the monsters. And
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj's fans, what are they called?
Yeah.
The barbs. Don't
Yeah.
mess with the barbs. They go crazy. But I don't think it's that. I think when you're an artist, you have to account for crazy people who have nothing in their life will attach to your
Yeah.
shit. People with very little culture and understanding of who they are will attach to something because they identify with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Most ordinary people who, you know, have emotions, sensibilities will look at something and they can regulate how they feel about things. Like me, I love Kanye West, right? He says some wild shit sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I like Kanye, but I can still regulate myself to be like, I'm not going to cry if I see the cunt. He's just a dude, you know what I mean?
Right.
Some people can't regulate.
I know.
And the thing about TikTok, because me and you putting ourselves out there, people see it. They can't regulate.
I know.
So now we absorb in the crazies, which is it's like the first time in human history this has happened. Do you know what I mean?
What?
You know what I mean?
Some weird shit.
If Taylor Swift existed 2,000 years ago, she would be Jesus Christ. That's how
true.
back in the day when people would feel this unregulated behavior,
Right.
religions would start. That's how religion.
Good point.
Thousands of years later, now people go, no, we can monetize that. We can make money. Let's create a fan base. Let's travel.
Right.
We get the brunt of it. We're on the forefront of. We're not famous. We don't have money yet. But we get people trying to drug us and fuck us. That's very.
I mean, speak for yourself. That's never happened to me.
Not yet, baby.
Not yet.
Don't you dare drink one of these props.
That's why I gave you it. And this episode, he just passed out. That would be crazy. But here's the thing, man. I wouldn't let that happen because, first of all, my mom told me to never accept drinks from strangers.
Really?
No matter who it is.
Yeah.
And even if someone wants to buy me a drink, which I don't even drink in the first place.
You don't drink?
No.
Are you Muslim?
No.
What do you use?
Nothing. Just.
Were you raised Muslim?
No.
Do Persians have Muslim?
No. Well, yeah.
There's Islam in Persia?
There is, but I don't think like
Persia's not a place anymore, is it? No. You guys got fucked on.
Yeah. Hard.
Who fucked you up?
I have no idea, to be honest. Yeah,
these are some fake Persians. You guys went quiet. I was like, oh, it's a sensitive topic. We just haven't read about it.
No. I mean, I think like not by choice.
Yeah.
Persians had to be raised Muslim.
Yeah.
Because that's just how the government was back home. But then
Islamic.
that's why a lot of people when they leave, they're like, nah, fuck religion, bro. I just want to be liberated because they were progressive until the regime came along.
Yeah.
Like years ago.
Yeah.
Before the revolution and everything like that.
Yeah.
And there's pictures of people on the beach. They're wearing bikinis, like women, no hijab, right? Stuff like that. They're not like I don't think they're traditionally made to be Islamic, right? So a lot of Persians I know, they don't follow religion at all, right? So.
I know a couple of Persians and none of them are particularly religious.
Exactly. I don't know.
Not
any
like
of them.
I've got Egyptian mates and
Right,
like
they're
Lebanese
super
mates who are
Muslim.
like, you're like, well, it's
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So, that's why I don't know. I was never raised religious. My dad, like a lot of Persian dads, they hate religion, because of that reason, because it was so suppressed, and so it's like just kind of like they're either anti-religion or like they're just I don't believe in God or anything. I believe in more like spirituality and like fucking just being aware of your oneself, you know,
being
more
conscious.
zen. You know,
you should go to a doof, bro.
A doof? yeah, good idea.
Take some acid, shell for bicky.
A bicky?
Yeah.
What's that?
A pinger.
A pinner?
Oh fuck! A pinger is an ecstasy tablet.
A pinger.
MD.
Oh, MD. Yeah, okay.
A pinger.
Right, a pinger.
A bicky, a biscotti. That's what you call it. You got any biscottis?
Yeah. But anyway, what were we talking about? Why were how did we get this?
Oh, fans.
The fans, right? Yeah. Wait, how did we get on the Persian topic? Oh, right. Yeah, you asked for religious. Yeah. Anyway, but no, we're not. I'm not religious. Are you like posting stuff on social media right now, like to gain fans? Like try to do that.
What do you post? Like Perth and Adelaide, we've taken 3 weeks off, but usually it's like 3 or 4 a week. 3 or
4 posts a week.
Yeah.
And what kind of clips do you just like?
All kinds of shit.
Other
collabs with my mate Chang.
Yeah.
I do ones with my mate Sam Zito, who was in a big group. He had like 5 million followers.
Sick.
And then he left, so now he's just doing his own thing.
Where did he go?
He's just doing his own thing.
In Australia?
Yeah.
He lives in Melbourne though.
Yeah, you'll meet him eventually. He
lives in Melbourne?
Yeah. Melbourne.
And then you also post stand-up clips?
I've just recorded a special full of stand-up clips.
Okay, nice.
So I'm going to drop all those clips.
Sick,
it wasn't a special for like, I'm my first special.
Yeah.
It was just like, here's 2 shows that I've filmed for
Nice,
clips.
yeah.
And it's all like 4K and shit. And then I've recently bought a camera like right before I went to Perth. Just to get clips. I've been filming clips now.
Okay.
The only problem is I haven't got a good laptop, so I can't edit the shit.
Oh.
So I need to find like an editor, and I need to edit. I might get a new laptop and edit it myself. But
wait, you don't have a computer at all?
I have a computer, but it's so slow. It's like old.
Fuck.
So I need to go get a new laptop.
Yeah.
I got a good tax return, so I might buy the new Mac, the M3. You know.
Yeah. No, trust me, bro. It's very simple. What kind of stuff did you edit on before?
Oh, I always do it on my phone. I do all
on your phone?
Because I do TikToks. I use InShot for all my TikToks and stuff.
Oh, InShot. Yeah, InShot's good. Yeah.
InShot's
on your phone is at least. Yeah, it's good.
We do very similar style.
Yeah.
It's like that kind of style. That's what I started getting the following from.
Okay, yeah.
But nowadays I'm just trying to like, I just want to go complete stand up. But it's just about getting the material for the gigs.
I mean, I agree with that. And the thing is with my stuff is like, I grew a following based off just like accents and like characters and like skits, right?
Yeah, sketches.
But now I'm at a point where I'm like, oh, I want people to know me for my stand-up. And so, but the thing is, you can't just start posting this one kind of content because the people who are there for the previous stuff.
But you know what you could
stuff.
do? You got to find a mix.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying
slowly blend it.
Yeah, blend it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go like Michael Jackson's white now. You got to like slowly, you know what I mean? You got to let it.
Yeah,
you know
exactly. I mean? So, but that's the thing. I think that's the same thing. I think for you too is like you want to do all stand up, but I think you should keep the other stuff too.
I like doing the other ones.
That's what I'm saying. If you enjoy it, like man, just that because that stuff can like hit so many people, man.
Hard.
So relatable. And I saw the Indian Uber one you did.
Yeah, that was pretty big.
Like that stuff is so relatable. It's and there's so many Indian people in the world, right?
Yeah,
it's like
that's another thing. There's a billion of them.
Literally, bro. So, like imagine all your fans were Indian. Like just for example, you could literally make a living just fucking doing shows with those people. Yeah. But that's why there's so much power in doing sketches still.
Yeah.
You know? Because
I generally have ideas that I want to get out via sketch, and I like it. They're fun. It's also collaborating with your homies. It's so fun and stuff.
We should do some stuff with like the character stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm always trying to find people who are kind of similar to my style too with like the cultural stuff. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard because not many people here do that.
Yeah, 100%.
And so, there's a lot of like white comics that like they just don't do that stuff at all. But like the odd time there's a fucking fob, a wog style person like you, like, and a couple other people, like I'm like, let's fucking do shit.
Yeah, as soon as I seen you, I'm like, because I grew up around white people in the country.
Oh, okay.
So much racism.
Right.
So even to this day, I sort of like, it's not like it is a fault in mine, but I have a chip on my shoulder towards a lot of white people. I just saw too much shit as a kid. So nowadays, I just always gravitated to my best mate's Italian.
Nice.
Other it's Turkish.
Right.
I just like ethnic people. All my friends are Indian or Asian.
I feel like you just kind of like you naturally just are gravitated towards that because it's who you are deep down inside.
Yeah.
And I'm the same way. I have white friends too. Like I love white people, but I don't know. I just feel like I feel different when I'm around like fucking other Arabs or like even Indian guys. Like some of my best friends are like Indian.
Yeah. Indian people are funny, bro.
Oh yeah, they're amazing. Yeah. I know some really funny people online, man. But I mean,
did you meet Sash in Perth?
Sash.
He's a little Indian cunt. He's so funny.
Sash. No, I don't think so.
Funny. He's a funny dude.
He's in Perth?
He's in Perth, yeah.
Wait, are you talking about Shash?
Shash,
the Indian guy.
It's Shash? It's Sash.
I don't think so. It's Shash. Like the bald guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I call him Sash.
It's Shash.
It's Shash.
Shashwat is his full name.
I just call him Sash.
I mean, I guess so. Maybe every time the same Shash?
Shash?
Shash. You know what's funny? Shash in my language means piss.
What's your language? Arabic.
Farsi.
What?
Farsi.
Oh, 1 second.
Go ahead.
Hey, I'm just recording a podcast. Can I call you in 10? I'm so down. We'll get sushi. I'll call you back.
Every episode.
Sorry.
Was that your girl?
I'd like her to be.
Damn, boy. She's our girl now.
Yeah, Mom, I'll call you back.
She's trying to get
She's our girl now.
She's trying to get sushi with you?
She just texted me, do you want to get sushi? I'm like, yeah, I'll get sushi.
Yeah. What, you haven't eaten lunch yet?
Nah, I'd fast, bro.
Yeah, we do too. Intermittent fasting,
Yeah, what do you do?
We do at least like 16, 17 hours.
Oh, okay.
What do you do?
I do 38 hours twice a week.
What?
Yeah.
38?
It's just better results. It sounds crazy to people.
No.
Nah, so I used to do 18, so 16.
Yeah, the
whatever.
average, yeah.
I used to do that. I did that for like a year. And it was good, and I felt really good. But then I don't know, I didn't think it was that crazy. It wasn't that hard. It's actually quite easy.
I know, that's
and
the
then
thing too.
I found this crazy dude on TikTok. And he was like, you got to do it like this, bro. And I was like, I'll try that. And I tried it. I'm like, you lose 1 kilo every week.
It's wild.
Crazy. And
maybe I should do that.
So much easier than the other one.
Yeah.
It's so much easier.
It's easier, you think?
Yeah. If you have a job, I work full time. So
you work full time?
I work Monday to Friday. I sell HelloFresh on the phone.
What's HelloFresh?
Stupid food delivery shit.
Oh, HelloFresh. Yeah, we have that in Canada too, actually.
Yeah, I see the boxes all over.
Oh, yeah.
I just...
You sell it?
I'm Indian, brother. We gotta work in a call center. But it's also work from home, so I just work on my laptop during the day.
Do you speak to people on
Hello, madam.
Hello, do you want HelloFresh?
HelloFresh sounds like thrush medication. Anyway, I do this for the day. So when you're working and you're at home all day, it's so easy to fast. So on Mondays, so you just say, okay, Sunday night, right? 10 o'clock, I stop eating. 10 p.m.
Yeah, yeah.
I go to bed. I wake up in the morning. And it's what, 9:30? That's just already been 12 hours.
Yeah.
Right? So I just keep going.
Yeah.
I do the whole day, no food.
But you drink water?
I drink water, yeah.
Yeah, like stuff like that.
And then I go to bed hungry. And I wake up and at 10 a.m. on Tuesday morning I eat. So that's 38
that's not
hours.
bad. That's not bad.
38
That's
hours.
38?
That's
Oh,
just
yeah, it is.
basically one day
True.
and then 2 nights, which give up
Yeah.
2 sleeping periods.
It's really just that one day that's hard.
You just do that one day and
Yeah.
then you do another like Thursday. So Monday and Thursday, no food on those days.
Interesting.
And that's 38 days,
Yeah,
38
yeah.
hours of fast. That's really crazily good. And if you just do that all the other days, eat what the fuck you want.
Right. Well,
You lose weight like a psycho. And if you're training and if you're
you're
I've
crushed.
lost so far, I've lost like I think 6 kilos since January.
since January.
Yeah,
That's
but
pretty fucking good, man.
Yeah, but I also haven't been consistent with it.
right.
I haven't been consistent because I went to Perth and you're drinking piss.
Yeah,
and-
yeah, yeah.
But like now that I'm back, yeah, it's just crazy.
Damn, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really
Yeah,
good.
we did a 72-hour water fast. Like
What's water fast? You can no water.
No, like you can drink water, but
just
it's
water.
just water and salt. Like,
Yeah,
'cause your
yeah,
body needs salt,
sodiums.
right?
Yeah.
We did 72 hours. It was really the second day, like the midday, that was the hardest.
Yeah.
But then, like literally, the whole time after that, the next like half day, and then the full third day after
Yeah.
was like I wasn't even hungry.
Yeah.
I'm like I could keep going.
Yeah.
But then like we just like decided on 72 hours and we broke it. But it's pretty interesting. Like it's only really those first like few hours, like in the first and second day, that's hard. But then
because
after
you want mouth pleasure. Like your mouth is like, I want sugary sweetie.
Right.
And then you get like, nah. And then you're like, oh, okay, all good.
right.
And you need to piss a lot. 'cause you're
Mouth
drinking
pleasure
heavy.
sounds dirty, bro.
I like mouth pleasure. No homo.
No homo. That's pretty crazy, man. So that's good, man. So you're trying to like, what's your fitness goals? Like, what are you trying
I
to
just
do?
want to look sexy. I just don't
You're trying to be
care.
a sexy cat?
You just got to be a sexy cunt.
Yeah.
You need to, I think it's like,
Not gonna lie, mate.
yeah.
You're a sexy cat.
I could, but it's, sometimes you're wearing a thin t-shirt and you're walking up a hill and it blows and it clings to you. You're like, oh,
Buddy, you don't gotta tell me, man.
Oh, yeah.
Story of my life.
hard.
You know what's crazy for me? I'm like, sometimes, man, I'm not that fat. But then I'll look at fucking people around, I'm like, Australia, I'm like, why is everyone fucking fit?
Really?
Why am I the fattest guy here?
Aren't we the fattest country at the moment?
What?
I think we're the fattest country at the moment.
Are you fucking
I think it
crazy?
came out. I think maybe it was like 2 years ago that
No,
Australia
bro.
was like.
You're reading a totally different
I promise you.
article.
I'll look it up right
No
now.
chance Australia's
List
the
of the
fattest,
fattest
country.
countries.
I'll actually
All right,
bet
let me look
you.
it up.
I'll bet you this apartment. You can take.
You don't even
this.
own this.
I'll live with your aunt. You live here.
I think we're top 10.
No, bro. There's no
I think
way,
we're top
dude.
10. I think we're top 10.
No fucking way.
Okay, so
No way.
list of countries by obesity rate. The problem is, like, okay, just quickly glancing at this, it's kind of skewed because there's some really, really tiny countries that have a lot of obese people. So the rate of
the rate,
obesity.
yeah.
So like number 1 is Tonga. Number
All
2
right.
is the Cook Islands. 3,
It says it in the
Tuvalu.
name. We like to cook.
Yeah, but like I would say, like out of the major, like the big countries that start, the first one is the U.S.,
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
where it's 42% of people are obese.
That's
wild.
crazy.
That's
After that, the next biggest is Mexico at
All the
36.9.
Coke, bro. They love Coca-Cola there.
Yeah. Oh,
Love
yeah.
it.
Then there's like
Crush.
Egypt 35, Chile 34, New Zealand is actually 34. That's higher than Australia.
What the fuck?
Australia is 32nd on the list with 31.
That's okay. That's a
Wait,
lot
is
lower.
Australia higher than Canada?
Um,
No way. Because Canada's pretty fat too.
yeah, Canada's 55th
Yeah.
at only 24%.
Oh,
actually.
Whoa, that's
What the
Iran
fuck?
is actually higher. Is at 25.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That's
I-
weird.
Oh, New Zealand Islander people.
Islander, they just
Islander
crush
people
food,
love
bro.
to eat food. They love
crush.
KFC and shit.
I don't know why.
The Kiwis, huh?
The Kiwis.
'Cause they've
Can you do a
got-
Kiwi accent?
I can't really do it.
No?
Kiwi, nah.
Do you know Kiwis?
Yeah, my brother-in-law's Kiwi. I love Kiwis.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone thinks I'm Islander. So
Yeah, you could pass as like a Tongan or like one of those
one
Samoans,
time
maybe.
I used to work at a factory when I was younger. I was 21, 22. I got a job at a factory. And it was this white lady. She was like, "We've got you this job. You've got to go there, and it's really good. But there's a little bit of workplace bullying." And I'm like, "Oh, what do you mean?" She's like, "There's the Polynesian boys. They're quite aggressive to anyone who's not Polynesian." And I was like, "Oh, I'm down." It was like $48 an hour. I'm like, "Lock me in. I'm going." rock up to this
Bully
job.
me all you want.
100%, bro. I'm Indian.
Yeah.
And I rock up, and the staff room where you wait to get checked in. So all these Indians like, and I was like, hey guys, what's up? They're like, bro, they're savages. They're rude to anyone who's not one of them. You are either one of them or you're nothing. And I was like, fuck. And you look out on the floor and it's all these huge 6'8" fucking
massive
Tongan dudes with their big arms covered in tats. And I'm like, it's an intimidating thing. I was working there and like my first 2 hours of the job, I was pushing a trolley full of boxes, you know, and I could see this big dude walking this way. And I was like, oh shit. As I walk past him, he just goes,
no.
And I go flying, boxes go everywhere.
No way.
And the whole factory floor was like, and all the Indians were like, oh my God. Everyone was like, it was tense. You could hear a fucking feather drop. And I was like, shit. And this Tongan guy walks up to me, looks down on me.
Oh, you fell?
Yeah, and then he pushed me.
No.
And he looks down on me, and there was a pause. And he goes, sorry, my G. And I was like, oh, fuck, he thinks I'm one of them.
Oh,
he thinks I'm one of them. And there was like, what do I do? What do I do? And I had to think it. I was just, in part of me was like, fuck it. And I was like,
now I'm Polynesian.
all good, my brother. And for the week, I was
You're Polynesian?
Yeah.
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 All good, my brother.
Rocked up with a ukulele on the next day, you know?
Fucking little a lay around your neck too.
Yeah, bro. I look like that for some reason.
Yeah, you do. You're racially ambiguous. That's why it works.
Because Portugal invaded India.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Because your last name's Rozario.
Rozario, yeah.
How the fuck is it Rozario?
Because India was
they both
occupied by the British for 400 years. That's longer than Australia's been a country. It was occupied by the French, the Dutch, the English, and
Dutch,
the Portuguese.
yeah.
Remember when Portugal was invading cunts?
I don't remember. I don't know.
Oh, I actually don't know.
Actually, can you please elaborate?
Well,
I'd love to know.
Portugal used to be a huge empire. They'd go and invade. They did a lot of fucking rambunctious shit, these Portuguese.
Rambunctious is a good one.
They invaded India and did a lot of colonizing and shit, and then fucked off. English stayed for a long time.
Right.
Then Gandhi came, and then they all left. But there's a lot of... There's an old story in my family that my great-great-great-grandmother could only speak French. And there's pockets in India where they go there and they only speak like fucking Portuguese. And, yeah, there's so much. It's such a multicultural place.
That's so weird.
If you look at the Indian dialogue map and like look at all the different languages,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like hundreds of different places. It's crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah, so that's why I'm in my family. Most of the guys are like short Indian dudes. Indian guys have straight hair. Hello, bro. I'm like 6'2" with curly hair.
Right,
What
you
the
look
fuck
Portuguese.
I went to Portugal and everyone was like, "Obrigada, brother." What the fuck?
Obrigada, saag paneer.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Tudo bem.
Hey, relax. I don't know that much.
Bom dia.
Huh?
Bom dia.
Is this
That's
Portugal?
Portuguese, yeah.
I don't know anything Portugal.
Yeah.
All I know is
Bom dia
obrigado.
means like good day or something like that. Like
Good day. Australian language. It means cunt.
Bom dia, can't. Bom dia, saag paneer, can't.
What's saku video mean?
Saag paneer is a Indian food.
What's
Fake Indian, bro.
Yeah, he's
Oh, yeah,
not
what's
a
saag
Persian,
paneer?
bro. We're fake Persians. He's fake Indian.
Dude, I'm South Indian. South Indian different. We don't speak Hindi. We don't speak Tamil.
No, it's not. It's not even.
What the food is it? What food?
Saag
is it?
paneer. Saag paneer
Oh,
is like
paneer.
yeah. What did you think? I
Sad
said?
paneer.
Saag.
What's saag?
I don't know. I have no idea, but I know it's food.
Should pull up the
Saag
photo of this
paneer.
shit.
Saag paneer.
I know paneer is the cheese thing. I fucking
Yeah,
love
but
paneer.
saag paneer is like it's a certain dish with the cheese.
No, not my family.
SAAG. Saag paneer.
Oh, saag paneer. Oh,
Yeah,
it's like
saag.
this, what's some
Right?
greens?
It says here, saag is a flavorful, popular Punjabi Indian dish famous for its
Punjabi.
rich
Right, that's why, yeah.
Punjab shit, dude. we do paneer, but
links to green leafy vegetables such as spinach, mustard,
Yeah.
leaves, dill, whatever.
Okay, so do you know like tikka masala
Yeah,
and
tikka
like
mas-
shit
yeah.
like that, like fucking
we don't. None of my family cook that shit.
what does your family cook
We
then?
put like lamb, beef korma.
Oh, korma. Okay, beef korma.
Korma.
Okay, that's okay.
We do a lot of biryani.
Oh, biryani. That's classic.
What do we do? Fucking. We do things. We just call it fry. Because my
Oh,
parents
fry, yeah.
fry, beef fry,
Okay,
chicken fry,
true.
lamb fry.
There's a lot of that frying in Indian
Yeah.
culture too.
We do a lot of fish curries.
Okay,
Got
yeah,
relatives-
classic curries. Yeah,
Yeah, it's south side.
roti and shit.
We don't do roti. We do chapati.
Chapati? What's chapati?
That's just a more thicker type of bread. We do chapati.
Really? Roti's already thick.
Well, we were in Australia for years before they went to the Indian shop. We're like, these rotis are nice. Let's go cooking. So now we cook rotis because it was at the Indian shop.
Oh,
But we cooked chapatis for years. That was like
Interesting.
we'd cook it every year for Christmas. All the kids would get through roti
sick.
chapati. But we didn't do saag, paneer.
yeah. Well, that's we just found out that's more.
we didn't
Punjabi.
do the soupy curries.
No, right?
Like
You don't do
buttered
suki?
chickens and the rogan josh.
You don't eat those?
No, we never had that.
Really?
My parents would be like, we went to go to Indian restaurant so we can try it
Oh,
because we didn't cook it. We have chicken malai,
chicken malai.
which is
okay.
like our version of butter chicken.
Yeah.
That shit is fucking hectic, bro. It's the fucking best.
That's the best. It's fucking hectic, bro.
Do you not know hectic?
Huh?
Is hectic Australian?
No, I mean, we use a hectic, like, but like different though. Like we say, like, yo, that fucking workout was hectic, bro.
No, hectic's like good.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of good. Yeah, it's kind of like
Oh, the
it was
workout
like
was hectic,
crazy.
yeah.
It was like hectic.
Yeah, that's the same shit. Yeah.
yeah. It's the way you said it is so fun. It's
yeah.
so exaggerated. I love it, bro.
Yeah, chicken malai, bro.
Chicken
Ooh.
malai, your
would
fucking eyes rolling back, fucking hectic, bro. This guy's just fucking creaming, fucking hectic, bro.
It's like I'm coming.
That's
is
pretty
true.
sick, man. Fuck, I had no idea. What's it called? Chennai?
Malai, chicken malai.
No, the bread, the
Oh, chapati.
chapati.
I'll
chapati.
fucking get some chapatis for you, bro.
I mean, I can't eat bread, so
What are you?
gluten, I can't.
We make non-gluten version because my brother-in-law's gay too.
Your brother? What?
My brother-in-law's gluten-free, so we cook him chapati.
Oh, okay.
I'll bring you some gluten-free curry. My mom and my aunties make it hectic for you.
Yeah,
so I'll bring
that's
you some.
fucking hilarious. Fucking hectic, bro. That kills me, bro. Man, that's pretty interesting. So wait, you've been to India?
Yeah,
like,
fucking is.
like where in India is it?
South. My parents are from Chennai.
Oh, you're Chennai. So then that's close to
8 hours out of Chennai in a village called Bitragunta. A literal village with fucking goats and shit.
Let's say
No
you trade the
electricity.
goats for your daughters and shit.
Yeah, bad. That's how
Yeah.
I got around, you know. But we got that. It was like, this is a village. Like,
Oh,
this isn't
okay.
like a city.
No, you get the vibe. It's a true village.
Yeah, and they're like, do you want a goat curry? We'll go kill the goat for you.
kill
You're
them
like,
right now.
"Oh, what?
They kill it right on the spot.
Yeah, they kill it. They chickens, everything. And the food is like crazy. Like the tomato palavs and chicken are amazing.
But it's like you can taste the freshness.
It's so
Like
good.
you can actually taste the difference from like if you had it here versus there.
Oh yeah, the best thing. I was in a bad mood when we got to the village because I was like kind of taken back because
Why?
like we got to the house we were staying in. It was like, bro, it was like the whole house was like this wall sort section. It was like tiny.
Oh, okay.
And it was like I was sleeping on a wooden board, and I was just like, oh, this sucks. And they were like, do you want to eat? Do you want to eat? I was like, yeah, we'll eat. And they gave us this chicken curry.
Slapped.
And it was like mango-y infused chicken. I've never had anything. It was like with chapati.
Oh, it's
so it was like our home cooking, but like the sauce. And we were like,
You don't even know what to do.
I was so shocked. So it was
Wow.
really nice food. And
Yeah.
yeah, but if you go to the city of Chennai, when my parents were there in the 70s, it was Madras. They changed the name to be more, I don't fucking know. But we went north for a little bit. Me and my cousin were like, let's go to Delhi. And we was like, oh, this is definitely a different type of Indian.
Right.
Different genre of curry to us.
Different genre, yeah.
And people were like, you're not Indian. Like, even to this day, one of the main comments I get on TikTok and stuff is like, you're not a real Indian.
Yeah.
I was like, first of all, I'm Australian.
Yeah, I'm Australian cat.
You know? Second of all, like, isn't that a little bit racist? Like,
I feel like they're Indians are racist.
Indians are racist as fuck.
Well, everyone is though.
Yeah, hard.
Like Chinese people are super racist.
No one
to
is
other
more racist than the Chinese.
people. Yeah.
Let's be real. Have you heard the way the Chinese speak about Vietnamese people? That is disgusting.
No. Wait, where? Here?
Oh, everywhere.
They talk shit.
They call them jungle chingers. You're like,
What?
Oh.
Wait, Aussies call
Chinese people call Vietnamese people jungle chingers
against Vietnamese people.
because they're from the jungle.
Oh my god!
And I'm like,
bro.
brother, that's so fucked.
Is it? But do you think it's more like they don't see it that way, but it's just like normal for them, but it's weird to us because the same way they say like foreigners,
it's
it sounds
yeah.
like it's racist, but
Yeah.
I feel like it's more so just the way their language is. I don't know.
The meaning, the notion of racism has always been the same. It's people who don't understand what we're doing are in our space now. That's the whole thing summed up. 300 years ago, it came out with a lot more aggression. These people don't understand our thing, so we need to teach them in a violent way. There'd be beheadings and killings. We want their land, we got to do that. Nowadays, they've just come up with the safe words for the exact same fucking thing.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? People of color. Brother, how is that different to calling me Indian?
Yeah,
You know, I say I'm brown, and they're like,
I know.
it's like you call me a person of color, you're just scared
That's
to say
worse.
what color it is.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
know.
Like,
It's actually worse. That's why I don't like using it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like if I don't have to.
Yeah.
I actually would rather say colored people. That's
Yeah.
actually better than people of
Yeah.
color. Because like I don't know, it just feels like you're hiding the fact that there is color.
Yeah.
And you're just like trying to mask it to be a good guy.
100%.
I'm like, bro, just fucking say black.
Yeah.
Why is everyone's African American? Like,
Yeah.
back home, it's
I
like,
think that sounds
that's
really
worse,
fun.
dude.
Yeah,
Say,
yeah.
black guy, fucking Asian dude.
If someone
I don't
called me
know.
an Indian Australian, I'd want to punch him in the fucking head.
Yeah. Just say
Say,
either Indian
bro.
or just say Australian. I don't know.
Exactly.
I actually would rather someone. I don't even see, like if someone calls me Canadian. I'm like, I actually don't feel Canadian like that.
Yeah.
I'd rather someone identify me and be like, yo, this Persian guy. I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking Persian. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's whatever you look like, that's what you are, man.
100%.
I don't know.
And it's also just like, bro, like, I've got to the point where like everyone's something. Figure out what the family vibe is, and that's it. I can hang out with white people who are like, for some reason, really like ethnic families. They're cool. Like,
I know.
I like country people.
Right.
Country Aussies like, g'day, mate. What's
Yeah.
your name?
Right,
Fucking
right.
all fucking. They're like,
They're chill, yeah.
they're just weird and relaxed. It's the city people who are like,
I know. So posh about it.
in this snooty middle class
Yeah.
wankery shit.
And then, you know, another thing that bothers me too is like, I had this one time at a show actually.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, what's your background, dude? Like, it's clearly Asian guy. I was like, where in Asia? He's like, oh, I'm Australian. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I know, okay, we're here, but like,
Yeah.
where are you really from, bro? Like,
Yeah.
because I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, you know what I'm asking.
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Like, where is your actual background?
Yeah.
I'm like, you say you're Australian or Canadian or whatever it is, American, but then like you go home and you're eating fucking Peking duck. Like, tell me where you're from, bro.
I get that a lot too. You're doing crowd work. And you're like, where are you from, bro? And he's like, I'm from North Kit. You're like,
Come on, man.
can't. Look at
You
me.
think I give a fuck?
When China invades, it's me and you versus these fucking Quilo rats, all right?
Yeah.
I'm joining China when they come.
Yeah.
They got the cheaper price for rice.
100%.
I'm fucking, you know what I mean? Like,
What-
I don't know. I really don't like it when ethnics turn against ethnics.
I hate it.
Exactly.
But bro, be ethnic, dude.
Be ethnic. And also, it's okay to be racist to each other because it's all
100%.
cool.
It's all love, yeah.
They made us feel like it's not cool because they couldn't be part of the riff.
100%.
100%.
Because it's those people who are offended for the other people
Yeah.
that are supposed to be offended.
Did you have Asian friends in high school?
Oh man, some of my best friends are Chinese.
Yeah, and what did you say to each other in high school?
Oh, fucked up shit.
Yeah, wild shit.
Wild
And then
stuff. I
some
can't even
white
say it
dude
right now.
walked past and was like, you can't say that. Why?
Why?
It's all good. We like each other.
Yeah.
You don't like us.
Yeah.
But no, we can't say because you feel like left out.
Because you feel uncomfortable, actually.
Yeah.
So why should I care about how you feel?
Yeah.
You're the uncomfortable one. I'm not uncomfortable.
And they still don't like us.
Yeah.
Unless we're like, hi, my name's Dahn Rozario. They're like, oh, hi, Daniel. If I'm like, what's up, cuz? They're like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? They don't like us.
They're shivering, dude.
The whole point of white people is them going, let's find a way to make them be like us. And we're like, we
pretty
don't
true,
want to
actually.
be like you, you
Right.
fucking weird cunt.
It's actually a very subtle way that they've drawn it. They've made it about them in a way.
They've made it about that.
It's like, and then I have to feel bad if I'm not myself, or or kind of acting the same way around other ethnics, the way I've always been.
100%.
So why am I feeling? Why do I have to feel bad?
Exactly.
You call me a desert guy, or call me a sand guy. I don't care. Like fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather that than like me have to act like prim and proper.
Yeah.
Like I'm not that person.
Yeah.
But
I just don't like anyone who doesn't get it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't
No, I
want to
get
have
it,
to
yeah.
explain shit to these cunts.
I know.
Like, and that's why I think country Aussies, like down to earth bogan cunts, they're the best. Because they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They're like, g'day, mate. So, yeah, fucking, I love you all fucking butter chicken. You cunts. You fucking stink a little bit, but fuck, I love it.
Yeah.
You're like,
They're like honest, but they're like cool about it. Yeah.
I fuck with that shit.
know.
These are people with feelings and thoughts.
They're truly themselves.
Yeah.
They like being authentically themselves.
Yeah.
That's more so where I'm coming. I'm like, if you're just authentic, bro, I love that shit.
Hard.
It's like, it's like we all have flaws,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But that's the fun of it.
100%.
You know?
I don't trust a cunt without flaws. That's why Kanye the GOAT.
Kanye, yeah, I get it. I get the hype, man. Lizzo, on the other hand,
Lizzo's shit. She's doing the white man dance.
she is.
She's making crappy pop music. That won't. Name one Lizzo song.
Yeah, fuck. Oh wait, no, it's Beyonce. Yeah. I mean, hey, she got her audience. She got her thing.
Go off.
Go ahead. But I don't like, because I'm a fellow fat person, or fit guy in training, like as I like to say. Identify as fit. I just don't like the way she tries to like teach a message about body positivity, but then she's still fat.
Yeah, hard.
It's not doing anything about it.
Yeah.
You can't be body positive if you're you're still eating like shit and you're fat.
Yeah.
And you're not actually like losing weight or getting healthy.
Yeah.
That's not body positivity. Body positivity is a motherfucker who puts in work.
Yeah.
And is still fat, but is working on it. That's body positivity.
I'm very sus on any, and this is not my place to say because I'm not black. But when I see a black artist who's getting really big, and black people are like, we don't like her. Why is she get like what? You know that?
Yeah.
And we're gonna see more and more of that. I think, like a big black artist who's huge, one of the biggest artists in the world, and you go to the show, there's no black people. And
You
it's
don't like that?
I'm just sus at it. I'm like, what?
What do you mean sus?
It's like who? Why you?
Oh, it's like it's weird.
I just think it's strange.
Oh, if there's all white people.
Yeah.
Right, because it's like, why aren't you speaking to your people?
Kanye is one of the biggest artists, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But always stayed loyal to the black community. Does stuff for them.
Yeah.
Speaks against them at times.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
says something
I
that's
know.
very hurt them.
For sure.
But he
it's
still has
real.
a great relationship with them. That's honest, I think.
Yeah.
Why is Lizzo so fucking popular? But like no black people. I've seen him on TikTok. Like, why don't black people like Lizzo? I'm like, well, that is true. It's a black artist. It's like because white people were like, we'll push this black lady and she'll become this voice for white people.
She's a queen.
For white people though.
But why does that matter? Why? What?
I think it's
What
whack.
the hell is it's so weird?
I think it's whack. I don't trust it.
I don't know. It's kind of it's a little odd.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is what it is, bro.
There's a lot of sus shit happening right now. I don't know. It's got to do with Israel. I don't fucking know.
Hey man, I'm not even trying to get into that shit. It's too political for me.
Oh man, I'm in so deep in that shit, bro.
Oh man, I know. Anyway, well, I think it's a good place to wrap it up. If you have anything coming up?
When's the pod coming out?
Next week.
Oh, cool. I got some shit to plug, eh?
Yeah, plug whatever you need to, bro.
So look, if you fucking think I'm funny and shit, I'm doing a full tour of Australia. I'm doing I've already done Perth and Adelaide, but I'm doing Melbourne Comedy Festival, doing 22 shows back to back.
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
You can check it out on DahnRozario.com. DAHN Rozario.com/tickets. Check it out. Doing Melbourne, doing Sydney, doing Gold Coast, Brisbane, not Townsville, Newcastle, Wollongong, and Canberra. So you can go check it out at DahnRozario.com, or you can follow me on Instagram at D'Angelo.
Yeah. We'll put that all that stuff on the screen for everyone to check out. And I guess one last question I have, and I'm just trying new shit out. The podcast is still new, but before we finish off, I'd like to ask the guests one last question. You know, and then you care to elaborate however you want. But I'd say, what would you tell your 20-year-old self now?
I'll tell him there's this thing, and it's called Bitcoin. And no, I just say go to the gym. You start getting healthy and shit.
Yeah.
And start putting. I put stuff on so late. I started posting in 2020. I wish I started posting when I was a bit later.
Like micro content you're talking about?
Yeah, like content.
Yeah. That's not that late.
I mean, everything. YouTube.
Right.
If you started posting when I was 20,
Right.
like 2014 or something, it would
You'd
be
be
crazy,
crushing.
you know. So yeah.
Yeah.
But look, keep doing what you're doing. Just do everything you're doing is fine. Keep going. Yeah.
Very simple, very authentic. I
Yeah.
like that.
Grow your hair longer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You think you're gonna shave your head?
No, but I like that it's long, but I just took so long to grow it.
Oh really?
Wish I did
How,
it was
how long did it take?
It took like 3 years to
Oh,
grow
wow.
long. Yeah.
You ever let it down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time. It's
Yeah.
quite long.
Yeah, true.
Do you want me to take it out?
Yeah,
Shave?
yeah.
Oh fuck.
Indian Jason Momoa. Jason Samosa. Oh,
Okay, I'm taking
hey,
that.
bro.
Really?
Hey, bro, you looking like a sexy cunt. God damn.
Yeah, that's what. That's
Look
what
at
I
this
usually
shit,
have.
man.
I
Brother.
usually have it out. Yeah, I just had it out because I was running late.
Oh, brother. You're a sexy cunt.
Chicks do like it with the long hair in other countries.
Yeah.
Not in Australia. It's nothing.
Really?
Yeah,
They
but
love
if-
the mullet, though. They love the mullet hair.
Yeah, the mullet, but it's different.
Right.
But if I was in London, I was like, "G'day,"
Yeah?
and girls were like, "Yeah," they like an Australian accent. I don't know, it's fucking hot.
It's so similar, too, though.
It's so gross.
yeah.
Like, "G'day, love." If you say "G'day" here, that's
G'day.
like, what the fuck? That's so not like.
Really?
And
They
you
don't
get
like it if you say good day here?
No, it's a bit. I'm a bit larrikin. I'm a bit too much for girls.
Larrikin.
Some
You
girls
started
have told me
using
like
that.
your accent's too Aussie. I don't like it.
What, you want me to fucking change it? Like,
So,
that's how I
yeah.
speak, motherfucker.
But in London, they're like, "Oh fuck." Just you do deep, like, g'day, love. How are you?
Like, oh mate, I want to fucking mess your brains out.
I want to fucking suck your fucking. I'm like, good. Fucking Wallace from Wallace and Gromit. No, thank you, bro.
Oh mate, you trying to fuck, yeah?
I feel like English accents can be the worst.
Oh yeah.
So
I think they're more gross. Some
hey,
parts.
Fuck my force, you fucking. You want to lick a fucking flaps?
Yeah, this is fucking crazy, lad. I'm being fucking serious, lad. I'm being serious. I'll fucking brains out.
You do accents real good, eh?
I try.
If you could tell your 20-year-old self some advice.
Good question. I would actually. It's funny. That's when I started doing comedy. I dropped out of school to pursue comedy full time, acting, all of that stuff.
How old are you?
Right now, 29.
Yeah. How old were you when you did that?
Yeah, I was 20.
Wow,
Yeah.
9 years, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I would tell myself at the time to not worry so much about the judgments of other people from the outside who don't have full context on my life and what I'm working on and what I'm working towards. Because just because they don't get me doesn't mean I'm doing it wrong. You know, because there's so many times along the way where, you know, I'd actually taken the judgments from other comedians, other artists, other people around me who, like, they said, like, oh, why am I doing content like this? Why am I doing these accents? Why am I doing this? And then I kind of let it get to me a little bit, not enough to, like, discourage me.
Yeah.
But it slowed me down for sure.
Yeah.
And then I got in my head about it until, like, you know, my brother came along and, you know, he kind of, like, grouped me together and was like, hey, man, fucking see it this way. And I'm like, oh, fuck, yeah, you're right. You know, it's like I had a little more order.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
But,
yeah.
And also to be more organized and not live a life of chaos because, you know, when you don't have a plan and if you don't have a why of what you're working towards and just like kind of going freelance, free fall, you're never going to get anywhere.
I'm big on that.
Yeah.
Having a bit of structure and just being conscious about what you're doing is important.
Being self-aware. That makes a great comedian is being self-aware. You have to be self-aware. You have to understand that what you're working on right now, it could be terrible, but it has potential to be great. Yeah. And then that's it. And you'll be unstoppable. Yeah. Right? When you understand why you're doing something, nothing can get in the way of that. Yeah. Because you understand where you have to go. No one else is going to understand your own vision, right? So, yeah. I'd probably say that.
Yeah, gangster, bro. We'll wrap it up.
Sick, mate. Yeah, let's wrap it up, mate. All right.
Thanks for having me.
You got Dahn Rozario. Take care. See you next time on the Stupid Neema.
Neema,